In high school, at the age of 16, I met the man who would eventually become my husband. We were young and in love, and in time, I became pregnant. Pregnancy immediately brought me to fear and panic. We didn't tell anybody. The only thing we could think was, how do we fix this? So we called up who we thought were the experts. They did not counsel me and inform me of all of my parenting options. The main concern was scheduling me an abortion appointment. My story is a difficult one to talk about in today's society. I never gave any thought to abortion ending a human life, but rather saw it as a right to choose. That mentality cost me the life of my first child. It's very hard to describe what the procedure was like. It was extremely painful. I was crying and shaking with no support in the room. The doctor was frustrated with me and tried to hurry me. So I laid there as tears streamed down my face, realizing that I had exercised my right to choose to end the life of another human being. And not just any human being, my child. Nobody had told me there was another choice. The feeling of relief that I was hoping for afterwards never came. Instead, I felt regret, shame, remorse, guilt, and loss. As parents, we are ingrained with instincts to protect our children, and I fought that for my own convenience. I made a promise to myself and my future children that I would never do this again. Time went on, and 2 years later, we found ourselves in the same situation, shortly after we had both begun college. This time, we had even greater stakes on the line. So, we decided to go through with another abortion, despite the promise I had made myself. But on my way to my appointment, I panicked and realized I couldn't fight my parental instincts anymore. I still felt afraid and unprepared, but I couldn't abort again. I found the nearest exit I could and immediately felt a sense of peace and joy. 6 months later, my daughter Amaya was born. That was the moment I fully valued the sanctity of human life. No amount of life or career goals could ever compare to having her. What a blessing God had given me. I still spent the next 10 years revisiting guilt, shame, regret, and grief. I tried to push these emotions down and hide from them. However, I knew that God wanted to put my past to rest and bring healing to me. After a process that involved the Father's House Life Change event, an extensive post-abortive Bible study, and a post-abortion healing retreat, I finally went back to the site where I left my first baby so long ago. I sat in the parking lot and told my baby that I was sorry and that I will always honor and acknowledge his life by trying to help save others. I often think about what his life would be like, and I hope I'll see him again one day. I thank God for deliverance because I have been forgiven and set free from that pain. He has graced me with beauty from those ashes and has given me a purpose and a calling to use what I have gone through to help other people. It's something that I will never forget, and I will always acknowledge the life that I was given. Out of difficulties grows miracles. Life is a gift. My name is Rico, and this is my story.